With us now, Riders in the Sky. Woo!
Hello, Donna. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. There are sound effects going on in the background too, because we're here in the Crow's Nest, right? It's a good name for this place, right?
Yes, indeed. A beautiful view. I was up here this morning early.
Yeah, we're on the 11th story of this beautiful vessel, and you've been on.
It's a deck. They call it a
Is
deck.
that what they call it?
Yes, this is the 11th.
You're more seaworthy than I am.
Yes, I am, and that would be the port side. That would be the starboard side.
Oh, that part I know.
That's right. The man Jack. I love the dirty weather, Jack.
It's only me from over the seas.
Barnacle Bill the sailor. I just come back from the Portuguese and Barnacle Bill the sailor.
Who's that knocking at my door?
Klingons.
Who's that knocking at my door? Cried the fair young maiden. Well, it's only me from over the seas.
Barnacle Bill the sailor. Arr. Arr. That's the first time that's ever been performed, I think, on TV.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think that could be the next step in the career, Ranger Doug, possibly. Yeah, this is going to be a huge bump for us, I think.
How did you guys meet? How did this come together?
Well, it was eharmony.com.
Nice.
And we...
Guys with big hats looking for guys with big hats.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Big hats and big hats.
Plus, but not necessary. So it worked out great.
And in the middle of this interview, Lou, you're gonna laugh at me for doing this. We're gonna switch seats because I'll be going like this between the two of them the whole time. So rotate.
All right,
Because do you see how they like share a brain? Have you always done that?
Yes, we have. We have one brain split between two people.
44 years of it.
Yeah. And it's so the IQ is cut in half, basically, for the two of us. You divide it by two.
You have had an extraordinary career, and it keeps blossoming. It keeps blooming, and
It's bloomed right here in the Crow's Nest,
It
Ranger.
certainly has. This is the highlight. This is what we've been searching for our whole career.
I know. Getting to talk to Donna here in this beautiful place and get paid to sing cowboy songs and a big buffet. What's not to like?
Oh, give me a horse, great red horse. Give me a buckaroo and let me wow.
have you tried the veal? I don't know if they have veal, but I know they have beef. I had beef last night. It was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I have not tried the beef.
Okay.
I tried the trout.
You tried the
Tried the
trout.
Yes.
Okay.
How was the trout?
Fishy.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
I had the pasta. It was good, huh?
Eat to the pasta.
good.
Ah.
Very good.
Did you meet in high school? Like, seriously, how did you meet? Like, what happened? You just like, I know it wasn't Match.com. I know it wasn't Match.com. I just know,
What
no,
happened
you know.
to you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah.
Well, the true story
Yes,
is that I moved to Nashville to be a songwriter in 1972 and happened to move in next door to Ranger Doug,
Wow.
who was
Who knew?
Deputy Doug at the time.
Right.
And he had not gotten his ranger status
No,
yet.
not yet.
And we bonded over the lifelong love of the Detroit Tigers because we were both from Michigan. Actually, we went to the same college. We lived on the same street and ate in the same restaurants and both played music in Ann Arbor and never knew each other.
Never met up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to Ann Arbor. Did you know that?
I
You
didn't know.
didn't know that. The
I didn't.
day after Easter, because my son Matthew may want to go to the University of Michigan.
Oh, boy.
It's a
Oh,
good
boy.
place.
That's a good place. That's where I
Worked
graduated.
for us.
Yeah.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Hey, Matthew, if you're watching your mom's show, I'm just giving you a shout out from these
This
Ann
is-
Arbor guys.
This is what a Michigan education can do for you.
Gives you almost matching shirts, kind of matching hats, and a great laugh. So you met. You
And
met
a-
a while ago.
Yeah.
You
Fit-
borrowed your lawnmower. You said okay or
Well,
no?
he was saying, he was playing music. He was Ranger Doug was a workaholic in terms of playing music. He played with everybody, and that he could. He played with Bill Monroe and Jimmy Martin, and he had a whole bluegrass thing going. And then he gotten interested in cowboy music and the Sons of the Pioneers and Bob Nolan and all this great classic Western music. And he called me up and said, "Let's play a gig and we'll just sing cowboy songs." And I said, "Great, I don't have a hat." And he said, "I have a hat. I'll bring you a hat."
Have a hat. We'll play a cowboy song.
Yeah,
It's all about, I
exactly.
think sometimes it is about the gear, right? Now you guys aren't wearing boots. I'm wearing boots today. You guys have your tennies on.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
There
there.
you go.
This is a cruise. When we get near the horse, I'll get back with the boots.
Giddy up. Speaking of giddy up, what about Woody? You're friends with a famous cowboy, Woody.
You know, a lot of people ask, what about Woody?
What about? Well, that's Woody Paul, the fiddle player. I think Donna's talking about Woody's Roundup and,
Uh-huh.
and
Yes.
Toy Story 2. Yeah.
Woody's Roundup. Come on, it's time to play. There's Jessie the yodeling cowgirl. Bullseye,
Yeah, we had a great relationship with the Pixar folks, and that was a great thrill to be part of because our audience is old, but now it's young as well because kids remember that thing, and we've got millennials that come to the shows now because of that
Just
tie-in.
because of that song, yeah.
Yeah.
We did 2 albums for Disney. Both of them were Grammy Award-winning albums.
Oh.
That was pretty cool.
That
Yeah.
is very cool.
Yeah,
Grammy Award winning. Boo-hoo, yeah.
I know, and it brought us to where we are today.
With me in the crow's nest.
I wouldn't be anywhere else where I want to be.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Life really is about celebrating, and it's so good that we can all come back and celebrate.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
I agree. Yeah, well, our music is. People often say that I just felt so good. It was such happy music, and put a big smile on my face, and my face hurts from laughing so hard. And we hear that kind of stuff, and that's why we still love to play it
Yeah.
because it makes us feel good. It's therapy for me.
Even the sad songs, just have a dreamy quality that makes people relaxed and feel, take them away from their surly teenagers and overdue mortgage, and they're just dreaming with us in the wide open spaces.
Yeah, a little bit of time to relax. Who were some of the people on your journey that tapped you on the shoulder that said, you know what, I believe in you. I think you could be somebody, or I think you could do this for a living. Was there anybody, like for me, it was my second grade teacher, Mrs. Binger. She came up and I was singing and she says, you have a beautiful singing voice. And I said, oh, thank you, Mrs. Binger. And it needed that moment. You know what I'm saying? That moment that somebody said something nice to you that you then believed for yourself. Do you remember who that might be for you? Maybe many people along the way, but
For our Riders in the Sky career specifically, I had the temerity to ask Bob Nolan, who was the great Western songwriter, Tumbling Tumbleweeds and Cool Water, and if he would write our liner notes for our first album.
wow.
And he not only wrote them, he was glowing. He just said, these guys are carrying on this tradition, and they've given it a whole new life and a whole new spark, and it's a great album, blah, blah. It was just meant the world to me.
Yeah, he said he'd been waiting for 20 years or 30 years for somebody to come along and pick up the torch, and this was, he obviously heard it in the grooves of that album, and it just meant so much to us. It's like, man, if Bob likes it, we're on the right trail here.
Somebody might like us someday, right?
Yeah, well, it was just worth it, and I think we've always had a sense of, without being too serious, a mission to preserve this music and further it, and get it to the next generation. Because it was pretty much gone when we started.
And we were 28, 29, 30 at the time, so we were bringing this back to a whole new generation, even then, at first, and getting them interested in it. And now we're getting, remember me? I got on stage, I was 8, some guy about 40 and 6'3".
And people bring their kids and their grandkids
Yeah.
now to the show
Yeah.
because we've been doing it. This will be our 45th year this coming November.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I mean,
Thank you.
really, truly. It's wonderful. And I was excited when I found out that you were going to be on this cruise. It's my first cruise. I've never been on a cruise ship.
Wow.
So I'm looking out at the ocean and all you see is ocean. It's as far as your eye can see, It makes me want to maybe write a song about the ocean. I don't know. Oh, wait, that looks like a whale. Whale spotted. I don't know. Do you see that? Blowhole? Wait. Oh, I don't know. There's something out there. Something out there. I do believe.
Emo.
20,000 leagues under the sea. All right. Yeah.
It is when you think about the earth, though, and you think about the wonderful things that we have,
Oh,
to
tell me about it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly right. I just feel so blessed to be a steward of my little chunk of land in Tennessee, and as well as all this. It's such a blessing.
And
It's
that's
like-
one of the beauties of playing in the West and playing about the West is just we get to see so much of it, from national parks to just the beauty of the mountains and the deserts.
Yeah, I've got to see it every now and then. I just got to go out west and be able to see the whole horizon. That's what I like about the cruise too.
Yeah, beautiful painted skies and sunsets and sunrises.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's all about.
Exactly what we sing about.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what they sing about. Did I know that? I don't know. I think I might have known that. No, you'll be performing here on the cruise. And what's different about performing here on this ship as opposed to just performing at a different venue?
Better food.
Okay. A captive audience.
We don't have to drive afterwards.
That's right.
We're here. and we'll be here tomorrow.
So I have
So
to load a lot of equipment.
yeah, just set up, and the sound is really good. You know, it's going to be good, and then, yeah.
I
So
will tell you, they do. They take a lot of time to make sure that the artists have what they need in terms of like the back line and everything. And
Yeah,
it does make a difference. It's got to sound good.
Right.
Yeah. yeah,
Right.
we don't have a back line. We just we show up.
We barely have a front
We,
line.
we show up. We show up, and they say, "Where are your amps? Where are the drums?" We're like, "No,
No.
we need 8 microphones, and
Yeah.
and
Where do you plug in your guitar? No.
we need an outlet for the campfire. That's it. That's the only one.
Oh, that would be nice. You know, I saw a blow up campfire recently
Yeah.
as a prop. I think that, it's just like, I don't know.
We have not a blow up. We have a little one we built together, but we didn't bring it on this trip.
No.
Yeah.
So you have that. Now, are you still next door neighbors?
Oh God, no.
No. But good fences make for good neighbors. That's all I got to say, right? He's not borrowing the lawnmower anymore. He returned the hedge trimmers.
I bought his lawnmower.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
He made me an incredible deal.
$45?
I used it for 10 years. It was a great lawnmower. Yeah.
Now, see, how did I know that?
Yeah.
I didn't read that anywhere. I was just guessing.
Good lawnmowers
Good
make good neighbors.
That's right.
Good lawnmowers make good neighbors.
We're together enough after 7,661 shows.
Wow, you counted.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, he's obsessive about numbers, and
Really?
he from the very first he started. Our first show was at Herr Harry's Frankenstein's,
Okay.
which was
bar.
a little tiny beer joint in Nashville, and there were about 12 semi inebriates there,
Yeah.
and we were singing cowboy songs and cutting up, and it was like, America will pay to see this. I know.
We had so much fun that first night. We just knew we had to do it.
Yeah.
November 11th, 1977.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to both of you. November 11th, that's a really important day too in American history.
Exactly,
So
I know it sure is. Yeah, Veterans Day. Yeah.
yes. Well, thank you guys. It was truly a pleasure. Is there anything you want to just, I don't know, sing? Are you feeling in the mood?
Well, we could tell the people about our radio show that we have on Sirius XM called Classic Cowboy Corral.
Mhm.
And me and my wonderful assistant side meet,
Oh, well, I'm the sidekick.
the old sidekick of Riders in the Sky. You'll see him this week.
Yeah, he's on board. He's giving some cooking lessons to some of the people down there.
We host an hour's worth of old records, only cowboy songs from the golden age of the silver screen, from the 20s to the 60s, and a few modern ones, not very many. And it's just a really great show. It has a wonderful following, a dedicated following.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. And there's a great sidekick too. You got to have a sidekick. Yeah. Somebody comes on and speaks gibberish. No, there's a fine. It's a date. That's Donna Drake.
So that's Channel 59, Willie's Roadhouse on Sirius XM.
We're also on Instagram and
Twitter.
Twitter.
Uh-huh.
And what's the other one? Facebook. Yeah. We're also on Bitter, which is the social network for those who've lost their recording contracts. So that's
That's
a happy show. Yeah.
yeah.
really?
This
Oh,
this
I'm
actually
sorry.
show. Yeah, see, it used to be called Live It Up. It's all about celebrating the essence of life. It's
Yes.
still
That's
living
exactly-
it up, you know.
That's what we do. We celebrate the existence of life. Man.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
This was fun. Thank you. I hope you'll come back again. Sometime within the next 5 days. Because we're all in this together, right? I'm not getting off. You getting off? I'm only hanging out.
Anytime.
Okay.
Ask us back. We'll be there.
We loved it. Yeah, great time.
Thank you so much. Happy journeys to you, to our audience. We truly thank you because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So we hope that you found us slightly entertaining, if not very entertaining. And I'm
Trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then.
Who cares about the clouds when we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. So happy trails to you. And you too, Lou.
until
we meet
we meet